Y'all bogus for that. Next time, let us know that we about to read an Audible book. What's up, fam? Welcome to the Tay and Steph reaction video. In this reaction video, we're going to react to What Keeps the Continent of Africa Poor, Geography or Management, man, by Thomas Sowell. On this channel, we're trying to get to 70K.
Hey.
Do us a favor, smash the subscribe button, help us get to 70K and be a part of the fam. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on your push button notifications. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
In a strictly geographical sense, all the peoples on the continent of Africa are Africans, from the whites of South Africa to the Arabs of the Mediterranean states. But the term has in practice come to refer primarily to the indigenous peoples of Africa below the Sahara, to black Africans. The basis for this focus is not simply racial, but historic, cultural, and geographic as well. As with the British, the Slavs, and others, the influence of geography in Africa has not been simply in its effects primarily on things, natural resources or economic prosperity, for example, but on people. More specifically, the effect of geography in making cultural interactions more difficult has been particularly striking as between the peoples of sub-Saharan Africa and the outside world, as well as among themselves. To their north is a desert more vast than the continental United States, and to the east, west, and south are the Indian, Atlantic, and Antarctic Oceans. Moreover, the smooth coastline of sub-Saharan Africa has offered few harbors which ocean-going ships could enter, and in many places the shallow coastal waterways have meant that large ships could not get near the shores. Ironically, for centuries, much of the world's international trade was carried in ships that sailed past West Africa on their way between Europe and Asia around the southern tip of the continent. Seldom did they stop. Partly, this was a result of wind and ocean currents that made return trips between Europe and sub-Saharan Africa difficult, or not economically feasible in the era of wind-driven ships, at least until far greater knowledge of those currents and of alternative routes developed. Relatively little of Africa's trade entered international commerce. In the era before the modern transportation revolution of railroads, automobiles, and planes, which is to say throughout most of human history, the geographical barriers surrounding tropical Africa have been formidable, though not absolutely impenetrable. The consequences have been not only economic but cultural. As the eminent French historian Fernand Braudel put it, external influence filtered only very slowly, drop by drop, into the vast African continent south of the Sahara. The geographic barriers to economic and cultural exchanges within various regions of sub-Saharan Africa have been formidable as well. The most striking of these barriers has been a dearth of navigable rivers or streams, though the land itself also presents difficult terrain in many places in the form of a...
Hey, when y'all refer these joints, let us know that we will have to read a book before y'all refer these joints. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody who... Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But let me know we about to read a book on bro.
...and rift valleys. The net effect has been that the peoples of sub-Saharan Africa have historically been insulated, not only from the peoples and cultures of the outside world, but also from one another. Among the cultural consequences has been a linguistic fragmentation of tropical Africa, which has made African languages 1/3 of all the languages of the world, even though African peoples are only about 10% of the world's population. This linguistic fragmentation has been only one aspect of cultural fragmentation in general, including tribalism and many religious differences. In addition, a substantial portion of peoples of African ancestry today, 60 million, live in the Western Hemisphere, where they have absorbed the languages and cultures of Europeans. The imprint of Islamic civilization is also visible over large areas of sub-Saharan Africa, with the northern regions of some contemporary African states such as Nigeria, Sudan, and Tanzania being Islamic, and the southern part Christian or traditional in religion, with both non-African religions reflecting the influences of past conquerors. Black Africans became conquered peoples in two very different senses in different parts of the world. by territorial conquests, and by massive enslavement. The conquerors and enslavers included other Africans, Arabs, and Europeans. Like so much of the history of Africa, these tragic events have been heavily influenced by the geography of the continent.
All right. Y'all bogus for that. Next time, let us know that we about to read an Audible book. Yeah, I'm saying. Mm-hmm. But I heard what he's saying. What do y'all think? Why do y'all think that Africa have gotten to the point where it is now? Why do you think that Africa has been narrowed down to mostly black people, even as far as skin color? As far as we don't really recognize a lot of fairer skin as Africans. Mm-hmm. How do y'all think that happened? I know this is just a short clip, but I'm interested to see what y'all think in the comment section down below. We read most of them. We don't respond to a lot of them, but we see your comments. So let us know how you guys think that it got like that in the comment section down below. If you ever been to Africa, let us know. I've never been to Africa.
I want to go.
Yeah, I think it'd be fire.
Yeah.
I'm saying I've never been out that way, but I think it'd be dope. So y'all let us know, man, in the comment section, man. We love you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We will see you guys in the next video. Peace.